dancing like a funeral to make you feel alive. Just open your eyes.
Oh, it's warm today. It's like, I think it's 89 or 90 outside. We're getting into the summer, so I mean it's mid-May now. My birthday is in exactly 1 month on June 13th. So yeah, it's mid-May. It's hot already. Our hottest month of the year down here is July and August. Can't wait to get there, because last year I had my bike. But July, August, I was riding around with a Icon field armor vest. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. The one that Chase wears on his Supermoto sometimes. But anyway, I was riding around in an Icon field armor vest, so I wasn't that hot, except for my helmet. But this year, I have my, not mesh, but a textile jacket on. Full textile jacket, textile pants, or mesh pants. So it'll be a lot warmer this year, which is gonna suck, because last year was already almost unbearable. So the fact that it can get hotter than that, oh my goodness. I think last year I rode in 113 degree weather last year. That was balls, dude. That was not thebomb.com. Hopefully you guys have heard that saying before, or else I'll just sound like an idiot. It's thebomb.com, bro. It's thebomb.com. I really want to go to thebomb.com and see if it's an actual site. I've never tried it. Kid in the truck was either checking out my bike or trying to get over. I couldn't tell which one. I think he was checking out my bike because he's still in the other lane. Oh, open the helmet time. It's hot, people. It's hot. But you know what? I'd much rather be out here sweating my balls off in all this gear than to be squidding with no gear on and being comfortable. Alright, that's one thing you gotta get through your head. If you're gonna ride motorcycles and you're like wanting to get into riding, you must wear gear. Like you must. It should be a law to wear gear. Helmet isn't enough, people. If you fall, yeah, I mean your head's gonna be protected by your helmet, but what about everything else? Your skin, your, you know, broken bones, your bruised bones, you know, all your road rash, you know, all that kind of stuff. You know, one of the key things that people overlook is they look over boots, like riding boots and riding gloves, dude. You can't be going around in like really thin mesh Nike Air shoes that are like less than paper thin, and then in like mechanic gloves or even no gloves. You can't do that. You fall off your bike and you crash, those things are going to get incinerated off. Like, they will rip apart so easily, it's not even funny. Okay, I've fallen in jeans and a complete Icon jacket, and that stuff's actually meant to be fallen in. The Icon jacket, not the jeans, but the Icon jacket is meant to, you know, protect you in a fall. And I fell, and it shredded that thing up to the point where Icon felt bad, okay? That's how badly it shredded it up. Like, they felt bad that it didn't protect me more than it did. Now, you think about that, that's abrasion-resistant material, and it was pretty thick. If you're wearing, like, Nike Airs, and if you don't know what those are, they're, like, really, really, really light shoes, and they're made out of, like, a really soft, thin mesh material. If you're wearing those, and, like, no gloves or mechanic gloves, first of all, whenever you fall, the first thing that's going to hit the ground if you try to brace yourself is your hands. And if you fall at anything above like 15 miles per hour, you can say goodbye to your palms. All right, if you fall above 30 or 40 and you brace yourself with your hands on the ground, your entire hand is going to be gone, like down to the muscle, maybe even into the muscle, you know, through, you know, into the bones even, depending on where you fall. I mean, do you really want to risk that over, you know, I mean, they even make motorcycle gloves that are like 30, 40 bucks, okay? That's better than nothing, and that's better than, you know, mechanic gloves or something. I've seen people do that a lot. You know, don't do that. Buy the correct gear for what you're doing. You wouldn't go to, like, if you were a plumber, you wouldn't go to your job with a Play-Doh wrench, okay, like a wrench you make with Play-Doh or something. I don't know. It's the same thing. Whenever you're riding, you use riding gear. You don't just like go on and be like, I'm gonna put a hoodie on so at least I have cloth in between my arms and the road. No, it doesn't work that way. It's not meant to crash in, so if you crash, it's not gonna do anything. You know, it's gonna rip that thing apart and eat away at your entire back, your elbows, your skin, your shoulders, you know, your neck, whatever. It's just not going to be good, especially areas of high impact that have no like skin on them, like your knees, your elbows, your shoulders, you know, where the bone is really close to the outside of the skin, you know, and there's like no skin there. If you fall, it takes nothing to scrape that down to your bone. I was wearing, you know, wearing my pants, you know, I was wearing sweatpants and jeans, and you know, you fall, it rips right through both of them, and it skinned my knee, took off all my knee all the way down to my knee bone, and I had to recover from that, which sucks, because now if you think about that, it's all scar tissue, and scar tissue is not soft, it's hard. So you push on the scar tissue, and all it does is put scar tissue into my kneecap, like my knee bone and stuff, and that is extremely painful. So if I even like really slightly knock my knee on something, then it makes me want to scream at the top of my lungs because it hurts so bad. So wear your gear, guys. This whole video came from a dude I just saw that was wearing no gear on a Gixxer going like 80 miles an hour. You know, he didn't even have a helmet on, and he was wearing a tank top, shorts, and flip-flops. You know, best gear ever is nothing, apparently. But, you know, wear your gear, guys. Invest in gear. Get the right gear for the job. You know, with the exception of boots. I mean, if you're gonna cheap out on boots and go for just the stuff that has like, you know, steel toe and a high ankle so you don't roll your ankle or something, just get like a pair of work boots from Walmart or something like that. Don't go out and buy like $70 Alpine Stars boots, because it's going to be the same thing, it's just going to have the Alpine Stars logo on it. So, but you know, gloves, definitely a must. Definitely invest in a good pair. Definitely invest in a great jacket. Helmet is the most important piece of gear you can have. You know, you don't have to wear riding pants, but you're extremely likely 99% of the time going to lose a lot of skin on your legs if you crash in jeans. So just ask Jake. If you don't believe me, go get some of Jake's rock jeans. Go watch the Garden Snakes video on those rock jeans compared to normal jeans. It's pretty remarkable. Anyway, this is getting way too long, and yeah, I mean, it's just way too long now, so I'm gonna go. But hey, look, it's not hailing on me this time. Although I probably shouldn't say that, because last time it came out of the clear blue sky as well. So whatever. Right hand turn. And I don't know if you guys can answer this question for me. I'll ask it right before I go here. There's this little switch down here that says turn signal. I don't know what that is. Like, I don't know what that is. You know why? Because apparently, whenever they teach you the turn signal in driver's ed, no one pays attention. Because no one uses them. I don't understand it. No one uses their turn signals anymore, and it's making life extremely dangerous. Especially for riders. Use your turn signals, buy gear. That's it, guys. 8K out. Peace.